We are drawing a face, a body, or a person, and an eye today. Who will you draw? Hello everybody. Today I wanted to take the time to draw a face, a body, a person. So I'm going to say face, F-A-C-E. Who would you draw? Boy or a girl? Think about the hair and the shapes. Body. And I'm putting slash person. And then I thought, let's draw an eyeball. So these are simple shapes that we need to know to draw a face, a person or a body, and an eye. So first, let's draw an oval, kind of an oval shape. And if you want to do this with a pencil, that's fine. Black marker or crayon works great too. But if you start with the pencil, then you can fix it if you goof up. Like try to find halfway, and you know that the nose goes a little further down than halfway. So I'm putting that line there. And then if I've got half, and then I go up half between the top and that half, this would be the eyebrow lines. And then so we know it's an oval shape, and try to make them the same. And I'm doing this with a marker so you can see it well. So I'm not getting the chance to erase if I goof, but be kind. Okay, those eyes are pretty good. You do want a dot in the center. And then think about how your nostrils flare up just a bit where you breathe in and out through your nose. And then halfway between the middle point and the bottom, the chin, you want a line about there for the mouth. Now, boy or girl, it's different. That's more of a lady mouth, right? So you'll want to groom the eyebrows just a bit. They're more flat on one side and then a point on the other usually, unless they're drawn on or something else special. Now, ears go from the eye down to the bottom of the nose area. And ears are all different shapes and sizes. And then so I have that. Now when you do a neck, please don't just put it on a popsicle stick. You want it to be a real neck that comes out right here from these sides. And then you can draw shapes for a collar. But if this has lady lips, we need to think about hair. So, and this always looks crazy when you start doing this. And let me color in some of this so you see it. And then I could just do this for now because I'm using black marker, and you can see this is hair. Maybe not my best, but that's okay. Drawing with a marker today, and we see, I'm just putting that in color it in. I'll do it with crayon so you can see it better. So just draw it in, and if you're drawing hair, you want to go long and thin for the hairs, especially with the pencil or crayon or something like that. Filling this in so you can see where the hair would be, not white. That can be confusing for you. So who are you going to draw? Are you going to look at a person? Is it you? As if it's a self-portrait, then that's special. Draw yourself at different ages. That's always fun. It makes a good Mother's Day gift too. Your mom will probably want to see something that you took time and made for her. This person looks kind of familiar to me, so I could think about the colors of the eyes and the colors that they wear, or maybe the lipstick that they choose for color. So for a head, you want kind of an oval when we do a body or a person. Who are you making the body of? So, and then there's that neckline. And then you want kind of a rounded shape. And if you're doing a t-shirt, think about the shapes. This is a little rectangle that comes down. And then the arms are just lines, and they get smaller, thinner as they go, and you don't need to worry about all the details. So And something like that is fine. Maybe a watch is here. And then I'm thinking, this person has jeans. Did you see that triangle shape and these straight lines? So instead of drawing a stick person that I still see grown-ups draw, this is a rectangle. See, that's a rectangle. This is a rectangle minus that little triangle, and that's an oval. Oval, O-V-A-L. Rectangle. 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 Oval. Rectangle. Triangle. Thin line. So, same thing from here. About here. And I can just draw dots at this point for the mouth. Guy kind of looks like Mr.C. He's working at his house. Need a drill in his hand. You need something, a torch, something to mess the house up with. Okay, so the eye, I'm going to turn this way. You want a curved line this way, and then you want usually that same curved line. If you need to trace a circle, find something that size, but draw the circle right in the middle. Now draw another circle here. Now the tear duct is right here, and it would be pink, and then you would have the fold of the eyelid, and that's what holds your eyelashes. And you think they come up out of here, and they kind of go this way. And that protects your eye from dust particles. And I think that's why you have eyelashes, not just to look good, but they do look good. And then there's the tear duct. The nose would be over here. And then think about how the rods, and it's a thing in your eye, those lines are called rods. They pick up the light that we see. And the pupil here, yeah, you and I are pupils, but no, not a student. It's actually the center of the eye. So that focuses. So we have kind of a good eye. You want to choose the color. And if you wanted brown, you just make sure not to get out here into the white, because that'd be an ocular problem. And then go out in lines like the sun shining, right? So try to keep those in there. And it can get darker or lighter as you go around. And I hope this doesn't mess it up. I haven't practiced drawing eyes in a while, but it's kind of like riding a bike. Once you get good at it, you can stay good at it and figure it out. Try new things, learn new things. So I hope you've had fun drawing an eye, a body or a person, and a face. I mean, that's just the quick and dirty, easiest way to draw a body, an eye, and a face. And it's pretty fun. If you know how to do these things, they look better. I mean, as you practice them. So that's what we have, a face. Who did you draw? Did you draw you or someone else? Body, the person. Who is that? And an eye. Is it your eye or somebody else's? And I did this with markers. I used a black crayon for the hair, a couple things. I used a black marker, a Sharpie, and that's all. And so this was a pretty simple way to learn again or practice how to draw a face, a body, a person, and an eye. And you could do this with a pencil or any of those materials. You can paint this in, color it in if you like to. You would want to finish the eyes in the lady or the person that you drew, and maybe shade it in a little bit. Orange works for a flesh tone, as long as you don't overdo it. You know, you can do a little bit, but not too much. And then, so she looks more realistic as that goes. And you could color this in too. Just taking a little more time so that maybe you're practicing this. You don't have to stop at one. You could, if you goof up on the face and you're not happy with it, by all means, try it again. This is for you to practice this, these three subjects so you know how to draw them, but they're all related because this is a blow up of a face and then this is a blow up of this face too. It's a section of it, an eye. Every eye's different, every nose is different, every person's different, and you know that, but hopefully you can send me a face, a body, person, and an eye. And so that's three things I've asked you to do. Use your shapes when you draw all these. No stick people, please, no more. No mas. Thank you, everybody.